Still in support of the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, a donation has been made by the Noble Order of the Knights and Ladies of Marshallan, a Catholic-friendly society, to the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference to help the frontline medical personnel. Most Reverend Charles Gabriel Pamabako, Vice President of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference, welcomed the representatives of the Noble Order of the Knights and Ladies of Marshallan. The Supreme Knights, Sir Knight Brother Charles Cobb, explained their purpose of visit.
The Noble Order of Knights and Ladies of Marshallan recently received the urgent call of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference via a communication sent by the Secretary General and Administrator of the NCS for support towards the provision of much-needed personal protection equipment and other materials for the frontline medical personnel in our hospitals who risk being infected with the virus in line of duty. The Grand Lady and I immediately shared the appeal with our membership with a view to galvanizing a Marshallan-wide support and response. The reasons for the overwhelming support received from members of the Noble Order are threefold. First, we are a Catholic-friendly and charitable organization. Second, the bishops are our patrons in the various dioceses in which we operate. And thirdly, we are all committed to stopping the spread of COVID-19 in order for our country to quickly return to normalcy and for us, Catholics, to resume our participation in our usual daily and Sunday masses. We have gathered here this morning to present on behalf of the Knights and Ladies of Marshallan an amount of 100,000 Ghana cedis to assist the church reach out to the many Ghanaian doctors, nurses, paramedics, and ordinary citizens who are in the front line doing their best to let our affected countrymen and women return home with smiles on their faces.
The Supreme Knights, on behalf of the Noble Order, presented an amount of 100,000 Ghana cedis to assist the church reach out to frontline medical personnel in their line of duty. Most Reverend John Bonaventure Kofi, CSSP, delivered a speech.
I know dioceses are doing a lot. Parishes are doing a lot. In fact, regarding food supplies, I think already about 45,000 is spent on 10 communities, vulnerable communities in the Archdiocese. And as we always make clear, it is not just to Catholics, it is to vulnerable people, be they Catholic or non-Catholic. And of course, as regards PPEs, we have spent 66,000, which come, you put two together in a short space, we already gone beyond, it's about 100 and something, 111,000 already spent to reach people of need. And of course, next week we are going to reach another 13 communities of need next week. So this thing keep going, and I want to use the opportunity to thank you all. And people, in fact, call and they make donation. Bishop, you mentioned about Caritas, so please, we give this to support the works of Caritas. And of course, this is just Accra, Cape Coast, Segensakrade, Kumasi, Tamale, Ho, and all the dioceses in the country are doing their best to reach the needy, to reach the vulnerables. So let us continue to pray and to have that sense of brotherhood, to intensify our sense of brotherhood in order to respond to this pandemic.
Archbishop Pamabako also delivered a speech.
I see it in the context of Jesus Christ and the miracle of the loaves. In John chapter 6, there was this little boy who had 5 loaves and 2 fish. And we are told that it was donated, let me put it that way, to Jesus Christ. And you know the story that Jesus fed 5,000 men, not counting the women and the children. And what was even beautiful, which sometimes escapes many of us, is that at the end Jesus said, collect what is left over. so that nothing may go waste. And we are told they collected 12 baskets full. I think that side of the message sometimes is lost in on us. When you donate the little you have and you entrust it into the hands of Jesus Christ himself, he knows what to do with it. And when Jesus has blessed it and distributed it, he'll take care of what should be taken care of. And the beauty of it is, in return, there are 12 baskets full that are left over. If there is any investment that anybody can think of, this is the highest dividend yielding investment, if I may use the language. But I'd like to tell you, thank you on behalf of the Bishops' Conference for the donation. And I'd like to tell you it will go a very long way to help provide PPEs for some of our hospitals and clinics that are remotest and that very often get forgotten in the distribution that is necessary. I think I will say, may God bless you for your effort. And I have a very strong feeling. If we observe the 5 points that government has imposed on us, or the World Health Organization, one, that we should keep hygienic conditions, wash our hands very, very clean, 20 seconds under running water with soap, because the virus cannot stand, soap. If we will observe we are being told, that we should use hand sanitizers. I always carry mine in my pocket. Anywhere we go, that we cleanse our fingers, our hands, and the rest of it, nails and everything. Cleanse the tables and everything with wipes and everything. 3, if we will use our masks, I am sorry, it makes it a bit uncomfortable to speak through the mic, with this thing too, but we have to. 4, if we will observe that social distancing, 2 meters away from one another, that means your 2 stretches of hands, so that we can talk without infecting one another, which is charity. And 5, I beg, and I want to use this opportunity to beg Ghanaians. Let us observe these rules and regulations, and let us stay at home. Stay at home. Please stay at home.